Welcome to my dream. A dream to paint a life-size elephant in oil paint. To fulfill this dream, I needed to get close to these magnificent animals. My journey took me to the Kruger National Park in South Africa in December 2004. It was such a pleasure and a privilege to sit and watch this herd of elephants and their young feeding, and the perfect opportunity to study and photograph them in their natural habitat. It is only when you look directly into the eyes of this gentle giant that you realize just how intelligent, complex, but above all vulnerable they are to man. It has been my ambition to paint a life-size elephant for 3 or 4 years now, and I was delighted to have found this herd to sketch and photograph. With all the material and reference I now had, it was time I was heading back to my studio to start the mammoth task of painting my giant, which I would later call Tembo, which means elephant in Swahili. It was obvious I was going to need a very large canvas. It needed to be 13.5 feet high by 9.5 feet wide to take the full-size elephant painting. A friend's aircraft hangar was the perfect place to build the canvas in. So join me now on a journey, the journey of making of a giant. Before starting the painting, and after the canvas has been stretched and primed, I draw in the basic shape of the elephant from a reference I have from my trip to South Africa. Mixing up the colour and loading up the brush, it is only then that I can start to apply the first few brush strokes with the oil paint. With 13.5 feet by 9.5 feet of canvas staring back at me, it was at this stage I had realised what I had taken on. This was one seriously big painting. Most of the work that I do is either in pencil or sepia oil that I'm using here. I love the effect that you get just using tonal values, lights and darks without the fuss and complication of colour. And I believe strongly that for a project of this size and scale, the sepia effect is highly effective. Detail is also an important factor for my work, and I will spend many painstaking hours to achieve the desired effect I'm aiming for. Each wrinkle, crease and hair reproduced to exact scale and authenticity.